What's going on, guys? Juicy here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Sunday the 14th of January. And I have noticed somewhat of a common theme in the transfer window so far. So basically, when it's a match day on a Saturday or a Sunday, or sometimes like a Monday or a Wednesday, the rumours and the confirmed transfers, there's not really that many of them. But we still have a decent amount to get through today. So just before we get started, as always, if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed transfer, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in the description box. And today's question of the day: given that Team of the Year is out tomorrow on FIFA Ultimate Team, what players are you hoping to see in there? Of course, it is decided differently this year thanks to a community vote and also EA's vote in there. I'm honestly really hoping to see a Kante and a Kevin De Bruyne. But let me know who you want to see down below in the comment section. And remember, every single day at 8:30, there'll be a new transfer video on my channel. But let's jump into confirmed transfers then. And first up, we've got Arda Turan, of course, a very well-known player, going from Barcelona to Başakşehir, I think it is, in Turkey, on a loan deal for 2.5 years until the end of his Barca contract. So it's basically a free transfer to them eventually. But Barca can still sell him in that time period if anyone makes an offer. So not guaranteed to stay at Başakşehir, he can go somewhere else. And I believe the last club he played for in Turkey, it was a long time ago in fact, for Galatasaray. And it also frees up the number 7 shirt at Barca, which I'm assuming goes to Felipe Coutinho, as he wasn't assigned a number when he signed. And then we've got a bit of a beast from FIFA 17, which should be re-added for FIFA 18, as it's currently not in the game, and that is Sal. Today he's joined Bursaspor from Al Ahly Dubai for an undisclosed fee. And like I said before, in FIFA 17, he had 2 special cards. The last one, he was 85 rated, being an international man of the match. He was insane. He had great pace, physical shooting, and he cost a lot of coins. And despite him not being on FIFA Ultimate Team for a few months, it's still been nice to see him re-added. Next up, we've gone to Kyle Larin, going to Besiktas from Orlando City, against undisclosed fee, and he will be replacing Tosun, who went to Everton. And I'm interested to see how well he does in the Turkish league, because in the MLS, Orlando is a very good striker, scored a lot of goals for them. Obviously, it's a big step up for him, but I do think he's good enough. And the final player on this page is going to be Rizzo, going to Atalanta. So before this, the start of the season, I believe he was on loan to Spal, and he returned to Bologna, who obviously Atalanta signed him from, and it's a loan deal for the season. And now we move on to the next 4 players, and first up we've got a South Korean centre-back by the name of Hong Jong-ho. And before, I think on FIFA 16, in fact, that's his card right there, I used him a lot in my Silver Bundesliga side actually, because 74 pace, 75 defending, 76 physical, that's not bad for a silver. But today he has joined Joan Buck Motors from Jiangsu Suning in the Chinese Super League on loan for the rest of the season. Just like Sal on the previous page, I think we'll be back on FIFA Ultimate Team. And now we've got another silver player being Wildschut going to Cardiff from Norwich on loan for the rest of the season. I actually missed that in yesterday's episode. And then we have a potential another returning player to FIFA Ultimate Team being Diabate, going to Benevento, who so far in Serie A, I believe now have got 2 wins to their name, so fair play to them. And he's joined from Osmanlispor in Turkey on loan for the rest of the season. And the final player is a very interesting one. Obviously, I put an icon card there. The last time he featured on FIFA Ultimate Team, of course, was last year as a legend card, being Landon Donovan. He has come out of retirement yet again for the second time now. I believe he first retired back in 2015, came back in 2016, re-retired, and now he's back again. But he has joined a Mexican team called Leon, also is a free transfer for him. He's out of retirement, and it's a 1-year deal. Now, aside from his legend cards, I think his last appearance was back on FIFA 15 potentially. Obviously, again, he came back last year on FIFA 17, but they never re-added him to the database on head-to-head or Ultimate Team. But honestly, it wouldn't surprise if his new card on FIFA 18, it's like 68 rated or something. But now let's move on to potential deals. The very first one isn't actually a player, it's going to a manager. So of course it's Arsene Wenger, and according to AS today, Arsene Wenger plans to stay at Arsenal until 2019. Now over the last 3 or 4 days, there have been a lot of rumours suggesting that Carlo Ancelotti, he will be replacing Arsene Wenger in the summer according to Calcio Mercato. However, apparently that's not going to be the case. Now, of course, there's just under half a season to go, obviously until the end of the season. But if Arsenal don't get top 4, I think Arsene Wenger, I think he's got to go. He probably should have gone back in the summer, in fact, but Arsenal played it safe. They gave him a new contract for 2 years, and it looks like he will be staying for that time, despite potentially losing Mesut Ozil and Sanchez on free transfers. But now we move on to our very first player rumour, being Akanji. So according to Bild today in Germany, Borussia Dortmund is set to sign defender Manuel Akanji from Basel after agreeing a €21.5 million fee with a Swiss club. Now, I'm not going to claim I've seen much about him because honestly I haven't, but about 2 weeks or so ago he was heavily linked to Liverpool, so I was like, you know what, let's look up about him and see what type of defender he is. So I looked up some performances. It does look like this season he's been very good for the national team for Switzerland and also Basel, and if he does stay at Basel until the end of the season, potentially he could show how good he is in the Champions League knockout stages against Man City. And now move on to the story from the Evening Standard today, saying that Schalke want to re-sign Chelsea defender Baba Rahman. The 23-year-old Ghana left-back spent the first half of last season on loan at the German club, and I imagine now they probably want him on a permanent basis. And Chelsea bought him in August 2015 for £18 million from Augsburg, of course, in the Bundesliga. Last season played for Schalke, and now for Chelsea, looking at his profile, so far he's actually only played 23 games for them. I imagine most of them off the bench. So he has played 15 Premier League games, playing 1,000 minutes, so maybe not all of them as substitutes, but based on the last year or so, not played for them at all. And now we've got a very short rumour for the Italian striker Belotti, according to Damasio. Atletico Madrid will target Andrea Belotti when Antoine Griezmann leaves the club. Of course, Barca, Manchester United, amongst many other teams, are interested in the Frenchman. And since last season, Belotti has been into a lot of big clubs because, of course, for Torino is absolutely fantastic. So far this season, honestly, I haven't checked his numbers. I imagine he's still doing well again. He does have a massive clause in his current contract. I think it's like 100 million euros or something. Of course, no one really wants to pay that for him. But if they do sell Griezmann for a massive fee, maybe in the summer, maybe in January, whoever they do get in will cost a lot. And obviously, Torino, they could pump that price up a lot if a transfer does go through. But one thing you can guarantee with Atletico Madrid, they replace their strikers so damn well. Like, you go back, say, 12 years ago, when they lost Torres to Liverpool, they bought in Diego Forlan, I believe it was. And since then, they've had Aguero, they've had Falcao, Diego Costa, David Villa, obviously Antoine Griezmann, and I'm probably missing an obvious one here. But it's just a very long list of class strikers, like natural goal scorers and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see who they do get in. Belotti, he could be the man, or they could go for someone else. Next up, we got on to Dani Ceballos. According to Tuttosport today, Juventus remain keen to sign Real Madrid's midfielder, Dani Ceballos. Now, bear in mind, he only joined Real Madrid back in the summer from Real Betis, I think it was, for a very low fee. It's actually his release clause. But now, I don't think he's been playing so much for Real Madrid, and of course, in the league, they're struggling big time. And in fact, they lost again yesterday to Villarreal, and now I think every single team has the same amount of games played. They're 16 points behind Barca. And looking at it, it did cost around £15 million or just short of that in the summer, like I was saying before. And so far this season, played 15 games total, 2 goals, 0 assists, but played just 621 minutes. And now one for Arsenal fans. So according to Damasio today, Malcolm's agents travelled to London yesterday to discuss the Bordeaux winger's potential move to Arsenal. They're going to see him as a replacement for Alexis Sanchez. And as everyone does know, Alexis Sanchez potentially could be going to Man City or Man United. Maybe someone else potentially could enter the frame, but I do imagine City will be his destination. In fact, there are pictures of Malcolm's agents actually in London, so Damasio's not lying. I think someone found it on one of their social medias, they pretty much put it up, and it's a picture of him in London. It could just be a little trip or a little time away, but it does seem very coincidental. And Malcolm is a massive talent, there's no denying that. And in fact, yesterday for Bordeaux, it could be his last game for him, who knows. He actually got a really nice assist, he ran it down the line and put a fantastic cross. And the Arsenal fans will have massive expectations from him because it will cost around £50 million or so. Not cheap at all, but they're also losing Alexis Sanchez, who obviously we know how good he is, and there will be pressure on Malcolm to perform, but I think he will. I think it'll be a very good signing. And next up, according to L'Equipe in France, Man City have held multiple rounds of talks with Sarri's entourage in the last 10 days, and they do intend to pay his release clause of €40 million. But City don't know if they want to sign him now or wait until the summer. And yesterday's episode did suggest that potentially PSG could be going in for him as well, so Man City aren't the only team interested in him. It will cost them a little bit, but £40 million in this market is turning into a very, very common transfer fee. They're also linked to Fred from Shakhtar. And the next rumour is also according to L'Equipe today. They're saying that PSG want to sign Chelsea's holding midfielder N'Golo Kante at the end of the season. And I'm not gonna lie, I would be very much interested to see how much Kante will cost in this market. Chelsea going for an absolute steal 18 months ago from Leicester. I think it's like £30 million or something, which nowadays, probably I imagine, potentially close or around 100 mil. He is regarded as one of the best DMs in the world right now, it's understandable why as well. His performance level, his energy, is uncomparable to a lot of players, and you can see why PSG would be interested. And honestly, I'm really hoping he gets in Team of the Year on Monday, because if he has a card anything similar to his Player of the Year card on FIFA 17, we're definitely in for a treat. Next up, we go on to Mesut Ozil. According to Daily Telegraph today, Arsenal are increasingly confident they may be able to secure a long-term future of German international Mesut Ozil. So alongside the potential Alexis Sanchez story of him going to United or City, there does seem to be a bit of good news for Arsenal fans in regards to another potential player who will be leaving on a free, obviously being Mesut Ozil. And Arsene Wenger has said the talks over a new deal with playmaker Mesut Ozil are very much active, as hopes he might stay with the Gunners have increased. But on the other hand, according to Manchester Evening News today, Manchester United want both Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil in their squad next season. Now technically they could be getting them both in a free transfer in 6 months or so. Do I think Arsenal would let that happen? I'd honestly be very surprised. Of course though, both of them can decide to actually run their contracts down and be free agents to have a free choice by the next club. But I do see Arsenal offering a massive contract to Mesut Ozil to somewhat stop that happening. But who knows, there's still over 2 weeks left in this transfer window, and between now and May or now and June, the players can now sign a pre-contract agreement. But that, guys, is going to be it for today's video. So as always, if you enjoyed and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, make sure to press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it's down below in the description box. And today's question of the day: what players are you hoping to see in Team of the Year starting tomorrow? Let me down below in the comment section. And remember, every single day at 8:30, a new transfer video on my channel. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.